I'm not charging anyone, and they get a low resolution file of the portrait. I'll pick it and send it their way. Some people have come in just because they were at the bar. Some people have come in because they want a headshot, and some people have just thought, why not? My name is Angelo Merendino. We're at Forest City Brewery, and this is the third time that I've set my stuff up here and invited people out for portraits. It's called Pints Portraits. So I'll be here every third Thursday of the month throughout summer. So July and August, third Thursday from 4 to 7. Usually stretches a little longer than that, so if you can't make it till 7:30, I imagine I'll still be here. Basically, at the end of the winter, after being cooped up so much, I needed to get out and be around people. So I just put it out on social media. I talked to Jay here at Forest City, and I first met Jay last summer. I photographed him for a New York Times article, and we got along, and every time I'd come back, we'd stop and talk a little bit. And then I started making some photographs for everyone here at Forest City, like some of their food and beers and things like that, just to do. And because I like the place, they are working hard, so I was happy to do that. And Jay mentioned, hey, if you ever need a spot, you're more than welcome to come here. So when I started thinking about this project, it was a no-brainer to me. Asked if I could set up in here, and made a post and said, anybody that wants to come out for a portrait, come on out. And I think the first night there were about 40 people, maybe I think 35% of them I didn't know, and then I did it the following month and there were almost 50, and I didn't know almost half of them. So it's kind of cool to meet strangers and have a nice interaction. It's been a blast. Staff's been great, and it's nice too. If I can bring 40 or 50 people in here, then that's good for the bartenders too, and good for the brewery in the hopes that it will continue on. I'm not charging anyone, and they get a low resolution file of the portrait. I'll pick it and send it their way. Some people have come in just because they were at the bar. Some people have come in because they want a headshot, and some people have just thought, why not? It's been all kinds of people. I've had people show up in shorts and a tank top, people show up in a suit and tie. So it's been a nice range of people.
I made a post yesterday, and I was like, well, I'll just bring the jacket, and
there you go.
I'm already close by.
Right on. What's your last name, Ian?
Jameson.
All right. Hop on in there, man. I'm going to make a hand. I photograph people for a living, and I enjoy the interaction of meeting someone and trying to make them comfortable in front of a camera. It's strange to be photographed. Most people don't really like to be photographed. And wintertime work usually slows down.
Tell them where you work.
So work was slow, and I was inside so much this last winter, which was fine, to hang out with my dog, and no complaints there, but I was missing the interaction. And I used to have a studio over on East 30th, and when I had that, I could just say to somebody, hey, come on over, let me make your portrait.
There you go.
And I was missing that kind of interaction, and I just thought, I'll put it up on social media. If someone shows up, they do. If they don't, they don't. But it was a reason for me to kind of kickstart myself and start making more photographs. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy hearing what they're into, and just having a fun, positive experience. Sometimes at the end of the day, it's just that. The world's kind of on fire, so just come out here, have a drink or something to eat, and let's have a couple minutes of interaction that maybe will be a good memory for us all at some point. So I think I needed it personally as much as anything else, just to talk with people and smile and laugh a bit. More like that. How long have you done that kind of work?
2.5 years. I do social media.
I think everybody wants to be heard. And as a photographer, it really isn't about me. I mean, any conversation is a two-way street. And I'm sure we've all had conversations with people where you don't get a word in edgewise, and nobody really enjoys that, I don't think. But I try to approach photography in the same way. And you know, when people start talking about things they love or things they're interested in, it just, you notice a change. It's almost immediate, and I enjoy it too, because again, I've met a lot of interesting people and learned things and made friends through jobs. You go in, I don't know the person, and afterwards it turns out you have a lot in common and you become friends. And so I enjoy that conversation. I enjoy that two-way street, and I think I'd rather make a photograph where someone feels natural than making a photograph that is technically perfect. So I just try to make a lot of photographs and move around and get different angles and closer and further away, but really it's just hoping that people will trust me as much as you can trust someone in a 3 or 5 minute interaction, but really respecting and honoring another person and listening to them, and again, I think we all want to be heard. I like it when people listen and are interested in what I have to say, so I try to reciprocate that and do the same thing when I'm photographing someone. Come on out, bring a friend, and we'll have a good time.